The earth is one big artwork painted by the brush of the seasons. Color and movement. Light and dark. Each sense and texture delicately painted to create a world of beauty. Living alone in the rainforest and watching the seasons change lets us see the enchanting, ever-evolving colours of nature. The red of the new summer growth, orange fungus on the forest floor, the yellow of the morning mist, the first light or a spring flower, the green of the changing season, the ancient twisting roots or the jungle catching the light, the blue of the fresh flowing water or the shadows dancing across the land, the purple of that time that is neither day or night, and the pink of the setting sun or the soft petals or the washed cliff faces. Colour is a gift, nature is an artist, and we are so lucky to witness the beauty of this world. I think that being alone in nature can teach you so much. To just sit and watch the sun sway across the landscape, illuminating pockets of light and colour. To plant a tree that will slowly grow and bloom brightly in the canopy. Or to softly watch the reflections dance over the water. To plant a flower for the beauty, to paint for the joy, to swim in solitude, or to watch butterflies in awe. These fleeting moments of colour and beauty and joy is what it means to be human. The flowers will wilt, the butterflies will pass, the night will wash away the pastel reflections. But it is the beauty of the moment that remains.
I asked questions of your heart. You gave me no answer. Commemoration of that time. It stays with me always.
Sometimes we feel so inspired to capture this fleeting beauty. We are so moved and inspired by a moment that we want to share it, to pass it on, or to remember it always. To capture the feeling of the swirling pastel water and to commemorate it forever. But sometimes I think that it's important to just immerse ourselves in the moment. To focus on the cool water on our skin, or the swaying trees in the forest. To think about nothing but the moment that we are in, and to have this small moment of clarity. I hiked up high into the rainforest and spent a few days on my own. Being alone can be scary. There were times that I was very scared, sleeping all alone with the sounds of the rainforest around me. But there were incredible times, moments when animals accepted me as fellow creatures among them. And there were amazing things that I noticed in these moments of stillness that would have just slipped past me if I was with someone. It's funny, accepting the fear and realizing that it's okay to be scared opened me up to so many awe-inspiring moments. I saw so many snakes, and your first instinct is always to scream or run or hide. But really, if the snake isn't threatened by me, then I shouldn't be threatened by the snake. I walked on with this mindset, and suddenly it felt like the rainforest opened up to me. Wild birds hunted for their breakfast, unbothered by my interest in them. You could spend your time kilometers deep in the rainforest in the snake season, worrying, thinking, what if, or I shouldn't have gone alone. But instead, you can walk through the forest with respect and softness, and suddenly, the fear washes away. It also feels so amazing to be alone in nature, to feel so small in the vast beauty. And I think that feeling this small lets you see the bigger picture. It lets you see these animals and insects, the earth and its systems. Everything is vibrant and colourful in a way that you couldn't see before.
So much I did not say, she'd always got in the way. Frustration is here, frustration is here. It's late and it's dark.
This week, the weather has been so magical. These dark, cloudy days are filled with streaks of sunshine flickering through the mountains. A shaft of light hits a distant tree or sparkles in the rainforest, illuminating these pockets of beauty. Suddenly, you see a single vine or a cloud in the vastness of the forest that you wouldn't have even noticed before. It illuminates the wonders of the rainforest, and it lets you see the details of the work of art that is this earth. I think that it's easy to look at a view and just see the beauty and majesty, but sometimes you can forget to look closer and realize the intricacies of each individual element working as an ecosystem to create this larger beauty. I think that in our modern life we are spoilt by the commonness of colour. It occurred to me that not that long ago in human history, colour was a gift, a rare and beautiful occurrence. One moment in a shifting sunset or watching over a vast view, you could see a whole new colour that you had never seen before. Without screens or plastic, synthetic dyes or inks, can you imagine the joy of finding a bright fungus or the incredible sight of a rainbow? For me, flowers are such a celebration of the wonders of nature. These extreme, vibrant colours blooming and wilting, dancing to the sun and rain. So much.
Sees me, sees you, hold me for ransom, love, control, Christ so very handsome, his words in the air, whispers of longing, fools their prayers, hoping for someone to care. Sees me, sees you, wrap up my beauty and hold me close, so I know you truly believe all the words that come from your deep space. For mine have sworn that you are the one. What a way, what a sight that you brought. Let down your gown and your way. Take me through the night. Take me through the night. Parallel inside.
Moonbi was really sick because she had a paralysis tick, and we were really worried for her. She's been sick for a few days now, but I think she's on the mend now. We don't want her to go on big adventures on her own, but she still keeps going and following everyone else and escaping from their paddock, but I'm going to carry her home so that she doesn't get too tired.
Despite being sick, Moonbi has still been running off on long adventures every day after escaping her paddock. By the end of the day, she gets tired though, so we carry her home. Cowboy also likes to be carried home. He is growing so fast that he often forgets that he's still a baby.
I think the rain's coming. I think there's a big storm predicted tonight. Better get these flowers in. At this time of year, the black cockatoos fly overhead when I'm in the garden and they pull in the rain. So apparently however many you see means that many days of rain overhead. I think I saw like 4.
Come on, would you write just one more song for me, baby?
That's so exciting!
All these words that fly around inside my head, pictures of you, things we did and things we said. Won't you stand up, get out and leave my bed? What you said and what you say is too much for me to handle anyway.
We're planting Coolamon trees along this bank. They are a threatened tree local to this rainforest, and in summer their bright flowers fill the canopy. This is a regeneration project that we've been working on for a while. The sheep and goats have been helping us too. They skip from paddock to paddock, eating weeds and grasses and letting the native plants return. It's so amazing to watch them transform the landscape and to work together as a team. Coolamons grow on the banks of creeks and have a strong system of roots that hold the soil. Although there are so little left now, and with a further degradation along the creeks, we noticed the damage in the huge floods at the start of the year. Creek banks were washed away and the streams carved new paths under the pressure of the rain. In places where the forest was strong, so were the creeks. The tree roots held the boulders and the streams stayed intact. It taught us the importance of regeneration. So, along the edge of this dam, we're planting many of these endangered trees, protecting them and the environment. Thank you so much to our patrons for your support on this ongoing journey. It means so much to all work together, caring for the land. The music in this video is by Alexander William, who's a local musician making such incredible music.